Mega Pokemon. 380 HP. It's got that Solar Transfer ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may use this ability, move a Grass Energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon, and then for 4 Grass Energies, does 240. You kill 30 from this Pokemon. So 240 is decent. You know, KOs Ogerpons and Fez and Latias and Mew. 2-hit KOs basically everything else in the format. Of course, we're 1-hit KOing the stuff like Monkey Doris and Ralts and Dreepy and stuff like that. Healing 30 from ourselves can be relevant. We do have a lot of HP, of course, but it usually isn't getting us out of range for a 2-hit KO, so that doesn't really do that much. I'm not going to lie. We do play Teal Mask Ogerpons in the deck to accelerate extra energy into play, of course, that we can then move around with our Solar Transfer. So most of the time we're attacking with the Mega Venusaur or an Ogerpon, and we're getting extra energy in play through Ogerpon, but then we are multiplying our energy with the Meganium here with a Wild Growth ability, and this is really the star of not just this deck, but kind of grass decks in general, and probably all future grass decks as well. Meganium and the Force of Vitality, of course, but yeah, Meganium, each basic grass energy attached to all your Pokemon provides 2 grass energy. The effective Wild Growth doesn't stack, so having 2 Meganium in play doesn't further give us more energy, but it turns every grass energy into 2 grass energy, which for Mega Venusaur means we only need 2 grass energy attached to Mega Venusaur. And for the Teal Mask Ogerpon, that means when we're doing 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon, every grass energy is plus 60 damage for the Teal Mask Ogerpon. Teal Mask Ogerpon's Myriad Leaf Shower. So we can hit really, really hard with Teal Mask Ogerpon really, really quickly. And of course, Force of Vitality is how we set up the Stage 2 Pokemon. Each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into a grass Pokemon during their turn. They put that Pokemon to play, except during their first turn. On your first turn, whether you go first or second, that's still your first turn. You can't use the effect of this of this stadium. But once the stadium's in play on your second turn or any future turns, you could go immediately. You could go all the way up from a Bulbasaur to a Mega Venusaur. You go Bulbasaur into Ivysaur into Mega Venusaur. Doesn't matter how many turns the Bulbasaur has been in play. Go all the way up to the Mega Venusaur. Same thing with the Meganium. Or even the Toadstool. It's not a stage 2, but we can go from the basic to the stage 1 in a single turn, which is pretty good. That is the gist of the deck. Powerful abilities, Teal Mask Ogerpon, you can hit really hard.
3 cards left.
Mega Venusaur hits reasonably hard, but has a lot of HP, so it's not getting KO very easily, and then Meganium fuels all their attacks. The Toadstool, of course, is in here as a 1-1 for its Slime Mold Calling as a tech against Golden Go. Of course, we play Pheasantipity because Pheasantipity. And then, this is probably the most powerful card in the deck. Regigigas, this card is actually just insanely powerful in general. The reason you don't see many people play the Regigigas is the attack takes 4 colorless energy, which is a lot. No deck can set this up since Lugia has rotated until now, thanks to the multiplication of the Wild Growth from Meganium, that doubles our grass energy, not just on grass Pokemon, but on any Pokemon, and then the ability of the Solar Transfer to move our energy around. After we accelerate into play with Teal Mask Ogerpon, you can efficiently set up a Regigigas, which for the attack does 100 damage plus 230 more damage if the active is a Terra Pokemon. That's 330 damage against stuff like Charizard, Dragapult, Teal Mask Ogerpon, Cornerstone Mask
so
Ogerpon.
mad and in such a shitty mood, and I was
There's more
about
of
to
them.
concede.
I'm kind of forgetting the rest of them. Cerulege. It's always hard to remember which Pokemon are Terra Pokemon because they don't do anything that is like a Terra thing. They just
I really
are
like
called
this
Terra
deck
Pokemon.
that you,
But the point is that this KOs a lot of very big Pokemon in the current metagame. It is an insanely powerful attacker. Just can been kind of waiting for a deck to be able to actually set it up efficiently ever since Lugia
the fucking
started rotated.
Cerulege.
For the rest of the deck in here, we got 4 Iono, 4 Lily, 4 the draw supporters. That's another thing I would want to like mess around with a little bit, giving some researchers in here over some of the Ionos. Getting more supporters in the deck in general, I think could be pretty valuable for just consistency throughout a game. So trying to add some researchers over Ionos, I think would be pretty good. 2 Boss Orders, 2 Turo, like I mentioned. The Turos are really, really nice for mobility. Some Pokemon, stuff like Venusaur still has a super high retreat cost, so if we attack with Venusaur 1 turn, then we want to attack with Regigigas next turn. It does only require 2 energy to retreat the Mega Venusaur if we have Meganium set up, but that still is 2 less energy we have in play. So that's not great, so we can do some healing, some mobility, also some liability removal. We can put Fez in play 1 turn, and then Turo with the next turn, and there's no longer this low HP riser on our bench. Or Buckhead, he said this is probably the most powerful, or the card that has like...
game is this. One
no,
of
it's like the most powerful card in the deck, besides like Force of Vitality probably. Look at the top 7 cards. Your deck can reveal up to 2 in any combination of grass Pokemon and basic grass energy. Any grass Pokemon. Basic stage 1, stage 2 doesn't matter. You can pull off some really powerful turns. In the early game specifically, with the
puts
bug catching
your
sets where
opponent
you
down
like
to
find
4
like a
prizes
Bayleaf
remaining,
and
then when
like a
they KO
Venusaur. The
the
last
first
couple
Kanga,
pieces you need
that puts
to
them
get
down
your
to 1
evolutions,
remaining, but then
evolution lines
you
set
keep
up so you can start
attacking
swinging.
and you can hit big
Big
numbers,
damage.
obviously.
4 Nice Ball,
So
4
that
3
buys you
Ultra Ball
4
actually.
to 5
2
turns
Knife
of
Stretcher and a
free
Max
attacks
Rod
if you can
for
keep getting this.
That's cool.
the A-Spec and the recovery. And the
Yeah.
Max Rod honestly just feels super smooth in this deck, especially once our opponent KOs
this was the card
one of
that
our
I
big
couldn't
Overpawns,
grab.
Oh, so
or
you can do it 6
chase
times.
our
That's like
Meganium, which is like a Pokemon that our opponent often chases is our Meganium line. Now, if we played Super Rods in here instead, that would recover the Pokemon, but it would go to the deck. Instantly being able to get your Pokemon from your discard pile in your hand in the quantity that Max Rod does when doing that synergizes so well with Force of Vitality and just getting Grass Energy back into the hand to put in play through Attachment and Teal Dance just makes Max Rod insanely high value in this deck. So big fan of the Max Rod. A lot of people have asked me what do I think is like the best A-Spec or the discussion around the best A-Spec in Mega Venusaur. I think it is just Max Rod. Max Rod feels so good. Secret Box also has a good argument behind it because it becomes +1 out to help find our stadium, which is good if you don't find Force of Vitality is kind of what makes everything kind of flow. It's like we have all these Pokemon in the deck, but all they're gonna do is sit in our hand and clog our hand. If we don't have Force of Vitality, like put them in play aggressively, and if we can't put them in play aggressively, then we're not attacking for very much damage, and our opponent's just like boss KOing our Bayleaf off our bench instead of having to deal with like a Mega Venusaur on the active or a Teal Mask Ogrepaw with 3 energy on it because we don't have any of our powerful Pokemon set up like the Meganium or like the Mega Venusaur. So that's why Force of Vitality is so important. So having +1 out to Force of Vitality through the Secret Box, like there is like some good logic behind that. But yeah, I don't know, once we get going, the Max Rod is just so good. I think the Max Rod is probably the way to go in Mega Venusaur decks. And then 9 Grass Energy. That's it. That's the build. Let's jump some action, and definitely gonna be working on
unfortunate hand.
another iteration of Venusaur in the future. So I'll be coming back at y'all with some more Venusaur action in the future. Let's jump some action. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Probably Colt, so I should probably play this Ultra Ball.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, isn't there that card that gets the Pokemon back?
I wanted
Hopefully I draw into that soon.
The chance I get Iono'd.
Facts.
Mulligan, pick up a card. Ugh, and a professor.
Question is, do I put the forest into play? I didn't count my forest, so pass. I didn't price check, so.
So many good
Anything show
cards.
off the mulligan? Oh, I guess I could have checked that. Yeah, good point.
For nothing.
Oh, it's just I literally hit the exact same Charizard player. Yeah, I literally hit the exact same Charizard player. Maybe I wouldn't have played the Ultra Ball then if I knew that. I didn't even look at the mulligan. So hope you're doing well. Just watching a bunch of old TCG videos. You explained the Lost Zone and Lost Box during the Sword and Shield era. How did it work? Or anyone in the chat if they know. I mean, it was just a mechanic. The Lost Zone exists in the Pokemon TCG right now. It's literally right here. This is the Lost Zone, or like right here, whatever. It's like right here. The Lost Zone like is still there, but it's just like it's a place where cards go where they cannot be recovered. And Lost Box was a deck that interacted with numbers of cards being in the Lost Zone. You had 4 cards in the Lost Zone, cram attack for free. If you had 7 cards in the Lost Zone, you could play Mirage Gate. If you had 10 cards in the Lost Zone, Sableye, attack, and like put cards in the Lost Zone. Did you pair Venusaur with the new Celebi? The Celebi is good. The problem with the Celebi is it's hard to get in the active. That is the problem with the Celebi, but I mean, I don't really want to KO a Tatsugiri with a freaking. I mean, Reggie seems good in this matchup, so I think we play it.
I'm gonna one turn like shreds 20 cards.
Well, an Overpawn KO here seems kind of
What is
bad.
he playing? Oh, Mega Venusaur.
Not attacking also seems bad though. Razor Leaf comes up a little
Mega
bit
Venusaur,
short. What does this
Teal
guy
Mask.
do? Oh, I need this guy in play to use that guy. I could just actually attach to Regigigas though. They screw it and evolve, and then Oh, but I'm just gonna get Chi-Yu here, right? Well, theoretically. I did just Iono them up to 6, which feels terrible. Maybe they don't get the Chi-Yu, though. Pretend the last card is research. I've been playing a lot of camera up, and I think the Volcarona build is by far better. Also, Badu as an attacker is goaded. The Badu's kind of cool. Not sure about the, what's it called, though. You can do Vitality Band the Badu plus 50 burn to do 70 damage, which is kind of cool. So you only need like 1 Mag Mortar in play. Yeah, Badu's chill. Chill, not the Meganium, bro. Well, I assume. Depending on how they KO it, I don't really care, right? Maybe they're trying to. Oh, they just evolved this to a Charmeleon. They're just trying to trap it for a turn. Okay, sure. Unfair? Surely we draw a supporter this time, right? Okay. I think we just try and Mezzagoza to try and set the other line of this. We try and get the Chikorita off the Mez.
Yeah, definitely.
How you doing? How is Reggie feeling?
Taylor being
I'm
a
running
bitch
you instead of Reggie. I mean, the Reggie just seems good. And Regigigas seems good in any deck that can set it up. Not many decks can set up Regigigas, though. Are they popping Clops to kill the Meganium, maybe? That wouldn't even KO it, would it? That doesn't even KO it. Oh, if they have Dusknoir? Sure, yeah. Not Clops. Clops wouldn't work. Dusknoir would work, though. What does Reggie specifically do? 330 damage to Terra Pokemon. So KO's Charizard, Dragapult, Saralives like Lucky and Chat just said, Ogerpon, Waterpon, sure there's some other Terra Pokemon like KO. So this is all one part that does 100 damage, which isn't even bad to like KO of like Charmeleon. If you don't want to leave a 2-prize when you're active, that is. Where's my duck when I need it? Need the duck. The heck? What the? Another one, bro? Chill, Ivysaur. I'm so eager. I could Turo to guarantee I can move this, or I can play the Lilies to hope to draw a Grass Energy or a... I'm gonna play Lilies. Like, it's just so bad. Okay. Oh, I don't have a stadium. I was like, why can't I have all
Tell
that?
me that card's finally gonna get like so like expensive for Miracle Headset.
So I want to KO. What do I want to KO this Charmeleon with? I guess is the question. I could get a Venusaur, but
expensive
then I have
to
a Venusaur
craft.
play,
One
which
is
is a 3-price
600.
one that I can want to
Yeah,
KO
but
with Maximum
most
Bell.
people,
Oh, they're playing on Fairstep. They
a
don't
lot
play
of
Maximum
people
Bell.
are,
What the heck?
oh, that's not that bad.
Even a Venusaur.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
You
sure.
only need
Maybe
that.
not.
Yeah.
One poke.
True.
Well, that sucked. I guess maybe I should have waited on the Mezzagoza until I played the Lily, because I didn't realize that they played the Unfair Stamp. Or, like, I realized it, but I didn't realize what that meant. So I probably should have saved the Mezzagoza use until after the Lily, to be honest, because getting, like, the Venusaur here would have been fine.
Good.
Actually, I was thinking, like, the Venusaur would not be good to get, but actually would have been pretty good to get. I mean, we should have to swing, right?
Switch that in.
Punching.
Do you want
Well,
to
we could
fight
hit with.
your
We
rival?
could hit
or
with
do you want
Meganium,
me
I
to?
guess. Yeah, we could just hit with Meganium if I had.
Frankie.
On the right. If I had waited.
Now you want me to?
I don't know why we just grabbed Venusaur with it. Well, I didn't want to put Venusaur in play until I realized that they don't play
Oh,
Maximum
that's
Bell.
a lie.
And I was like, okay, I
Definitely
would have been
went
fine with that.
I'm playing it anyway. Hope you don't mind.
Because they could literally win in 2 attacks. They could go Chi-Yu Maximum Belt knockout into... Well, I guess they discarded Briar turn 1 too, though. I doubt they play Palpad. They couldn't go 3 prize, but they stamped you. Yeah, if you were listening to me, Tommy, I literally just explained that, how I missed, and I didn't realize that stamp was their ace man. Thanks, though. I literally just said that. You can go to Venusaur in 1 turn if you have all eagles in hand. Yeah, pretty much. With the Force of Vitality, yeah. In this deck, you try to keep Ivysaur until you feel safe to put Venusaur. I just have not had access to a Venusaur until like I made the mistake of not realizing I didn't play Maximum Belt. But no, you can put Venusaur in play super aggressively in a ton of situations and a ton of matchups. You don't have to like wait a long time. It's not like required. All right. I mean, honestly, I just want to kind of KO them with like KO this with Venusaur seems fine. Oh, no, I'm
Fuck is that? I don't know, dog.
They win this turn?
I think it's your you had one of your streams going in the background.
No way. Yes way. No way. Yes way.
That was the ad from
Well, your heads on this were chilling.
Or it's the
I
ad
don't
from
think heads were not chilling.
something.
Super chilling. Boss KO Gigas? Oh yeah, true. What the heck am I doing? I could just boss KO Gigas. I forgot Gigas. Dude. Alright, we got heads. We get heads here anyways. Wanna drive? Gotta stop trolling. Are you playing Doom tonight? I don't know, maybe.
I hate when they concede instead of
Like,
like.
can I lose if I use Venusaur? They're
I
already down
know,
that
but
bright, right?
I
I'm
was
not losing.
gonna. I had game.
Oh, what the fuck? Give me that guy. Yeah, I probably should have gone with the Gigas KO, to be honest. But also, I didn't need to get heads. I just need to go attach to Gigas. Sure, we're doing a little bit of trolling. We do a little bit of trolling. We do a little bit of inting. We get the dub in the end. Does it really matter?
Yo.
Yes, you try and play better than you did. You try and play better if you can, but
Yeah, I was looking at that card earlier. That shit's tough.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
I'm putting that in the deck
all I care
right
about is
now.
the dub. Oh yeah, they only have Chi-Yus. They're gonna go Chi-Yu, Boss KO, Ogre Pawn.
This is nice. I like the. I just like the art for it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go
This
Chi-Yu,
is
Boss
cool.
KO, my Ogre Pawn.
Look.
Doesn't change anything for me though, right? Like I always just do this. Then with that dump.
Yeah, bro. You got that deck. Don't you?
Top Nord, Chi-Yu,
Yeah.
Boss KO, Ogre Pawn.
This is
I mean, well, they can't pop Nor. I win with an attack if they pop
Oh, yeah.
Nor. They're definitely not popping Nor. Wait. No, they can't do that, no.
nice.
Did you pull that or?
Yeah, I
that,
just pulled it.
It's awesome. They give you 4 of those, so you're gonna get dust for one of them at least.
I did get dust for it. I got
I
450.
absolutely shitted on our rival.
I think
by the way.
Regigigas is too necessary. Alright.
Don't forget the clip.
Chat, we gotta lock in here a little bit here. This card is actually insane. The reason you don't see anyone play Regigigas is because nobody can set this motherfucker up, bro. It costs 4 colorless energy. No one can set this guy up. This guy's insanely powerful. But this deck can set it up. This guy is broken, bro. This was a huge buff for Lugia when this card came out, because Lugia was the only deck that could set this guy up. This guy's insane. But you don't see anyone play it because you can't set his ass up. 4 colorless energy?
This is nice.
How do we ever get there? We can't. But wait, we can. We're playing Mega Venusaur.
I just pulled that.
At least if I understand Force correctly, if you place down a
Yo,
grass
thank you.
type, then you can
This
evolve
card
it to
is
the stage
cool.
run immediately, and if you played it last turn, you can evolve twice. No, you can just evolve infinitely, Mug. Like, you can just go, you can evolve from a basic to a stage 2 the turn you play the basic. But except on your first turn, but not on your first turn. The guy went crazy in Lugia. Yeah, he was kind of insane. Last turn with Gigas? Well, no, that sucks. That sucks.
Nice.
Gigas? No, no, no. One Gigas is fine. Chill. Never went overboard. You only need 1 Gigas. But, yeah, this card is absolutely insanely powerful. Oh, okay, that's not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty. Like, it's a good stadium. Very good stadium. 4 gigas? No, not 4 gigas. No. 4 gigas, 4 nitro, 4 super rod, 4 max rod. We need more, man. We need more Regigigas.
So do I have to make it to Arceus again to start a Great Ball?
I see why it's good, but I think I prefer just doing tons of damage with like Ogerpon.
I'm like close.
Ogerpon's worth 2 prize cards. It's like super inefficient.
Like
They can't one hit KO this guy with a Charizard, right? So if I just punch with Charizard, I win, right?
One win away from Ultra Ball.
Because my opponent can KO my Meganium.
Do I have to hit
Meganium.
Arceus to start a Great Ball again?
If you go deeper into Arceus, you can start further in the
With the entire Reggie's deck in here? Yeah, sure, why not?
How deep in Arceus
The
do
whole
you have
spawn
to go
ball.
to start at Arceus?
So we should just win with this play, right?
Like one.
Ball punch.
It would just be the best.
No, they can't hit 380. Am I trolling?
I'm actually unsure about that. Because they usually hit Arceus and stop playing the rankings.
Yeah.
Yo, in fact, I'll do that.
Think there was a point after that.
You don't deserve that.
That's so ass. Concede.
Maxwell Gaming
When your
coming up.
opponent
No,
goes
no, we
first and
already
Squawkabilly
went over this.
goes
They play unfair sand.
No, it was savable, I swear.
on. No, it wasn't. How?
I'm
Not
gonna
my
go.
turn.
Trust
The
me.
only Pokemon I had was Squawkabilly.
I could have saved it, bro. You gotta play it out, I promise.
Is this?
You don't need 2 lines of any grass Pokemon if you have Max Rod in hand, though. Stadium is out. Just get back the line that is KO'd. Yeah, but it's not that simple in a lot of matches, though. Like, they play Iono and stuff like that. And having, what's it called? Well, actually, I don't know what you're responding to be honest, but it's tough.
Bro, I'm so.
Gravity Mount,
I'm
Defiance
just
Band incoming.
fucking
Bro,
praising.
leave
food
my Venusaur
stamp.
alone. 4 Gigas, 4 Ditto, 4 Fanarm. 4 Switch, because we have to be able to switch between each Ditto on the first turn of the game to make them all into a Regigigas.
Dude, repels are the goat in the.
But I'm having trouble. But I'm difficulty with my
Not
Grimmsnarl deck
going
playing against Garchomp and Iron Hands. How do I beat them? I mean, Iron Hands is just tough for grab.
Played it out, bro.
Garchomp? I actually don't know if that
Squawkabilly
matchup is
itself
a good matchup or a
was
bad
96
matchup, to be honest. It's
cards.
probably unfavored, though. There's some more saying not
It
to give a
wasn't-
comment,
it
but I also
wasn't
don't know your
first.
list, so I have nothing
No, it's
substantial
you
to
use
say.
it on your first turn,
You're
not.
good, Dan. You're good.
If you, yeah, so if you go second, you still use it.
I read the card wrong. I thought it was first
Max Rock is a
turn.
fraud in this
Yeah,
deck,
on
so
your
your box is
first
just
turn.
better.
Oh my god, fuck.
I don't know. The Max Rock is like your things die eventually, and being able to instantly recover everything
Yeah,
through one
just wasted
thing is
a
like,
game.
yeah, I
I
don't know.
could've
The
won.
Max Rock's pretty
Told
tough.
you,
man.
man. You
Usually
should've
I
played
win.
it out.
Your box
If
is
I
like super.
Squawkabilly, I win.
Your box is like
To
super.
be
It's like
honest.
super mid because it can
Yeah,
find you another
Squawkabilly's
force of
so good in
vitality.
that deck.
I don't know. Yeah, that card's just mid.
Bro,
Oh, I don't
EV's
kill their
just
active here.
rolling. I have a
Oh.
newfound respect for EV.
I
almost
can
called him
reset
Bill
my
Cosby.
Jungle Bump
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby.
I didn't realize that they could do this play. To be honest.
I know the four
Wait, what happens if they counter capture KO my Ivysaur with the Pidgeot?
Skipping so many encounters, bro.
Okay, then I lost counter capture. And they play
The
Iono,
four
so
step
can't
rule, you
boss.
can't get
What would you
through an
turn? So you
encounter
can just
within
reset.
4 steps.
Yeah.
Do we heal 30? That's not good enough.
That includes trainer battle. So I went to the I battled the trainer, walked 4 steps, grabbed the item, turned around, and then used my repel.
Oh.
I also earlier I was like 2 steps from the stairs, and I just or like 3 steps from the stairs, and I just fought somebody. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna take the stairs, take 1 step out of the stairs, then drop my repel, and get extra steps out of each one.
Is mentioning that a mistake?
Yeah, that was like a
No, right?
counting
Pidgeot, who cares?
steps getting to.
So do we need another supporter search Pokemon like Luminion back? I don't know. I only concern myself with what cards are currently legal in the standard format. With Fez Snipe, no? Oh, true, yeah. Do a little bit of trolling around here, you know what it is.
Regigigas is so good though. I'm not gonna hold you.
I want to check. I wanted my
330
opponent to feel
a
helpless
Terra
going
is
into their
just
turn.
nuts.
I want to checkmate my opponent in a
As
board
one
state while
riser.
going into the turn.
True.
They look at their hand, they're thinking about plays they possibly have available, but they know it's hopeless. And no matter what, when they pass over to me, I will body them
Yeah,
with
pick
a
up.
jungle dump.
I already have both of them.
Let me
Their
see
mental
this
will be
board.
destroyed for the rest of today when they play
It's
the
your first
PCU
turn.
live ladder.
Yeah. I'm about to
I'm
use
not about to just
Squawkabilly
like
in a
cool
second.
arrow win the game. Like that's too easy.
No, you
It's
gotta
too
use your
simple.
supporter first.
My opponent will move on from this and be like, oh well, nothing I can do there. They have a Churro Pheasantipity combo. We go next. And now look at them, trying to come up with some kind of game plan that allows them to win the game at this point. It's not there. It's not
True,
possible.
Yeah, use my... Yeah, I should definitely use...
Cruel arrow not cruel enough? Yeah, it doesn't. It's not cruel enough. We need to go a step further.
That was funny.
I have to attach one of these.
That Mega Venusaur Twitter account would be proud.
I'm so sorry.
It's the kind of content they want to see.
I was gonna do it on
Oh shit, am I live right now?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Why is that so funny?
They have to run to something, right? Do they actually have an out here? It'd be really funny if they actually have an out here, though. I'm not gonna lie. They have to like retreat to. Oh, that doesn't work. I just KU with the Regigigas.
Yes.
Yeah, Dexter to get
They
rid
probably
of his
realized
rock.
they didn't have an out, so it's like, oh
And
shoot,
drop
sure.
in the pheasant.
Why'd you say that?
Like maybe they initially thought it doesn't apply to
Are you
Regigigas, double energy thing.
What?
but-
They just think you're rolling this Lavender Town shit like a
They're
G.
like, wait, he's fucking rolling shit now.
You ready?
And then the
You
game's
ready?
really double
He's
the
in
time
his
while
zone.
they're
I
supposed to
skipped
get
Silph
attack.
Scope, right? So I can't see the ghosts.
No, Coach
So
Scope
I
is 1 damage for
can't
each
progress
Pokemon
past
within
this
energy.
point,
A
but I
Pokemon
have
that have
those
10 energy, it should only do 34 damage for each for that Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Pokey-Dog!
Alright, well, I appreciate the I appreciate the effort, Mug. I'll look it up on Secret Talks.
Here we go. That was a good move.
YouTube.
I decided the other day to do that.
If there's anything that I would be interested in.
We just skipped the whole game corner side quest, like main quest.
We
thing.
really did, we really did.
But
So,
if you want to
yeah.
catch a Ghastly, you have to go finish it and come back here. But you're like guaranteed a Ghastly for your encounter here.
Yeah, if you come back here, you can get one.
I just got you the Psychic TM, by the way, and we can get another Thunderbolt.
Uh-huh. And then afterwards, you just come back and grab a Ghastly as your encounter for here.
Yeah, I got really friggin' bored training Pokemon outside of Lieutenant Surge and burnt myself out for a couple of days.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just rolling through the game.
Yeah, I was like,
Check it out, Eevee for the win,
I
bro.
mean, this is just Rocket's Mewtwo. There's like nothing crazy in this deck. I guess there's the Zapdos. I'm sure that guy's just ass.
All one shots. What if I don't one shot and it just uses Explosion and kills me? Scared, bro, because I
Wanna
did
ask
one
everyone?
shot.
Chill,
Yeah,
let
poison.
him be mobile already. How do you feel about Zard yesterday? I mean,
Looks like
Zard-
Team Rocket's
okay, the
blasting
question
off
is-
again! They said
Where
it
are we at
too!
with Pokemon match, right?
That was so tough. I forgot they did
I don't have
that.
the answer for that because I didn't play against any Polnors. It'd be like a matchup I'd have to like sit down and grind. What the heck? What is this, man? Where are my basics? They don't exist. Is Polnor dead? Yeah, pretty good deck.
Yeah. They took a prize.
Yeah, the question is, where are we at in the Polnor matchup? You have Psyduck. You can play Psyduck. You can put a Miss Energy on your Psyduck. Like I have 2 Miss Energy in my build.
Watch, this is gonna be the run that you get through the
Those are
Nuzlocke, and then we
matchup
can
percentages
finish out the
Polnor.
decks, bro.
That's the
it'll be good.
question. I don't know where we're at with that.
I can upload my save, and then we can
Not
trade
sure where we're
Pokemon
at.
with each other through the piece, through
I will
the
credit,
website.
I will credit you and
Yeah, I was gonna bind this thing down, but I can't because I didn't draw a freaking Grass Energy. What's the
What
point,
might-
man? What's
might
the
be on.
point, man? Wait, who had the Iron Bungus? Oh, I don't want to get Bungus. I don't know if they
Iron
play
Slurry,
Bungus.
slurry.
So now you never need Awakenings as long as you keep your Pokeflute.
They
And I
need
love
to
that. So you can play your Pokeflute when your Pokemon's asleep in battle, and it'll just be awake.
Can I scroll in this?
It's so
oh my
tough.
gosh, it's miserable. Okay,
I don't know if you guys knew that.
the idea of trying to
It's
avoid
like an
Bungus, I'm
infinite
gonna bench
awakening.
Jeez. And I'll pass. Never lucky. Dude, we just needed a Grass Energy, man. That feels so bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
I
might
go
go.
on.
Oh, playing someone else's stream. R.I.P.
I don't think that's too bad.
True. It's on YouTube.
That's crazy. That's off.
Hold on. Yeah.
Because the controllers in. Oh, the control. The fact that that's in it. Whoops.
Just get the grass energy, man. What are we doing here? I can just like KO this
I
with
turned
like,
on
with 3 grass.
desktop audio, so
We know
it
how
might
hard it is to
work.
get grass energy with this deck, though. Let me
Check
not
it
get
out now
let me not
and
get
see if it
hasty
works.
here. I know how this deck feels about me giving me grass energy, so I want to get ahead of myself. It'd be funny if I prize like 6 grass energy or something. Nope,
Alright,
prize 0.
we're gonna go fight Snorlax.
Alright, whatever, man. I could get Bayleaf or I could just grab. No, I feel like the I have 4 Nest Ball in here. I feel like I could Ultra Ball for Fez there. Fez sees me +3, but I feel like that's not worth the cost of the Ultra Ball there for sure. Isn't the Hands Charmed? Yeah, I didn't really do the math. I just kind of assumed with 2 energy and a thing that would be enough, but I don't know if it is, to be honest. Like, is that enough? I actually don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I need the extra energy, right? Unless I'm trolling. Could be trolling too.
First try, let's go, bitches.
Yo, can I see the asterisk?
4, 5, 9. 9 times 3, 270, so I need this. Question is, what do I Ultra Ball away? Definitely the Toad Scroll. I mean, the Bulbasaur has to come first.
You watching the stream,
Kanaga's just like a really good card, so I think I go with
you
this.
watching me stream, bro?
Kanaga's just kind of broken, but I could be trolling for that. Not funny, and that's all there for Fez is like
Outlaw
pretty
Lane.
unfortunate, to be honest.
Switch.
Not gonna lie. -1, -60. Okay, yeah.
They're using this like Alakazam and like
Latias has -2 retreat, so every time it retreats, it's
Jolt
listen to
deck,
energy.
but they haven't.
I have to accelerate 2 energy
evolved
to the
yet.
Latias myself. It's a pretty good
They
tactic
just
for
keep
my
using
opponent, I'm not gonna lie.
Alakazam and spamming the same move.
I think 1 or 2 Earthen Vessel would be overkill in that
Powerful
deck.
hand.
This deck? No, we don't need Earthen
That's
Vessel.
what it is,
If you
sorry.
feel like you don't have enough
it
energy,
really
you play more
is.
grass
They should
energy.
be powerful handing.
We already
every
have
turn.
Bunk Catching set that can switch
They're
our
ahead
energy
of
for
me in
deck.
prizes.
Also wouldn't be worth it at all.
Yeah, that's a
So
rough
what's your
deck.
favorite deck from the Mega Evolution expansion so far? Alakazam. You play Briar?
Bitch.
No, there's no Briar in here. Although, actually, I don't hate the idea of a Briar. Ooh. I actually kind of like that. Actually... Okay, actually, now I want to cook a Ogerpon Meganium deck, now that you mentioned Briar. I did not think about Briar at all, but...
Briar's good.
What if you played Meganium, Ogerpon,
Briar's really good.
no Venusaur, Briar? Don't ever find it at the right time? You won't, I will.
Fucking creep.
You won't, I will. Remember, luck is a skill.
Play to your house.
I would have played Briar in this deck.
You know how many
If I
times
played,
I've
like,
said
a
that
quad
and
Ogerpon
then he did
Meganium,
that
no
and it happened
Venusaur,
to
I would.
Bro, that's the craziest part. Is it was a lot.
Is it Venusaur how you stack energy to take KOs? You can make it work without it. We'll figure it out.
Alright, you ready? Wish me luck.
I'm not stressing it, I'm not stressing it. I mean, that's pretty rude. Is these energy switches? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We should just play a couple energy switches. It should be enough, I think. I have
Do you
Venusaur
think
though.
we'll catch this Snorlax or is it
It's so
gonna fuck
clunky.
us up?
Like, if we're trying to like make the deck more streamlined, it just makes the deck more clunky for no reason.
What do you think, Frankie?
What?
Are we catching it or is it fucking us up?
Energy would be nice.
Catch it.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Helping me out this time.
Good attack. Grumpy, right?
Thank God I got that legacy energy, so you know this one out, it doesn't matter. Because they're like, they're powerful handing for like 420 right now.
Now we're just kind of obliterating them, to be honest. I mean, they are kind of like
God,
in this mid-game situation, but
What?
when you play a mid deck, you're gonna draw mid. I could have actually retreated. No, but why would I not leave the Gigas in the active?
Bosses.
Gigas in the active makes no sense, right?
Boss's order for the one.
Just play 4 Blissies. We could play a 1-1 Blissey to be honest. That would maybe be enough. Would be like a 1-1 Blissey. Or 2-2 Blissey or something like that. Honestly, Blissey's kind of bad because it has forestry cost. Having forestry cost is just not good.
I didn't grab any great balls.
Yeah, but gotta have Venusaur for the Mega Manetric.
I missed the Pokemon!
Block Aero Pawns. That's fine. I'll take the Alpha Mega Man.
What? Bro, I missed.
The
You can't misdraw into your good cards when you run no good cards. Exactly. You can't whiff if there's nothing to whiff. He was nice with Meganium to Genome Hacking Lucario. Yeah, it's just not really a matchup I care that much to tech for, to be honest. I mean, Mew's not bad besides that, though. Like, the draw power potential of Mew in any matchup is good. Like, that's the only reason, that's the only matchup where Mew's better than Regigigas. Otherwise, Regigigas is, like, way better. Honestly, Juggernaut just seems like a better Chien Pao. What? Why are you even comparing these two? Not compare Marvelous Chien Pao to a Jungle Dumper. Oh, with Meganium it's 2-2
Alright,
with an air
don't
balloon,
miss.
it's 1. Oh,
Bro.
Sure. E-switches might just be better though, to be
You
honest.
see this shit, right?
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, Chien Pao must be held the highest regard
I
possible.
missed. Again.
But A-Spec
My
would be
Pokeball
they probably
missed
expect
the
max
Pokemon.
on that deck still, right? Probably.
I shit you not.
Genome Hacking seems like a better Triforce. 3 energy's a lot lower than 4. Listen, I know most of it was a joke, most of it a meme, but I want to try and lower the toxicity in the chat a little bit.
Double flinch. Three. Should I go for the kill?
Appreciate it, Evan.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Appreciate the 16 months there, Gino.
I was really like, should I go for the kill?
I wouldn't mind hitting basics here, right?
Did you
Sure,
pull out?
single grass energy, why not?
That's super tough. Alright, let's see what we got.
And 3 of
Dude, the
these.
bucket just feels so weak sometimes.
Oh yeah. Did you pull that or they gave you a...
Yeah.
You're like right behind me on the ladder, I love it.
So
The,
insanely weak.
battle pass, I mean.
Yeah.
So I found out, you know how you get 3 extra points on in ranked if you're on a streak, you can do it on unranked. Start like win 1 and then oh my god, look what I found. You can go to unranked and win
I don't really
1
want
and
to
then
know
go
how to
on
play, though.
and then go with your 1 streak to ranked, and if you win 1 it counts.
Right? I don't
You
want
get
this
that
to play.
extra 3.
Nice pass. Alright, Soda, I'm gonna have to give you 24 hours for that.
Fucking parasite.
And Soda.
I'm not gonna lie, I did the Mew glitch.
Oh my.
But not for Mew. Mew glitch, I mean the long range trainer glitch. Alright, bro, I'm about to just instate a new little rule right here. If you catch Pokemon through the long range trainer glitch, they do
Try it
not
out
count
here.
towards your caught for the route, but you also cannot use them in the run. How's that sound? That's fair?
Soda said that with his chest too, he meant that. If we all say it in honor of Soda, he can't get us all.
28.
Oh, I
We
definitely
just
can.
need 22 more, boys.
Indeed.
I don't even think I have any mods in chat right now, but I can do it by myself, no problem. I'll get all of y'all, no problem. Their start was pretty weak there. I don't want to do anything too crazy. It's gonna lilies and I don't think bossing here makes sense. I think we just lily and try and find evolutions. Yeah, bossing that lone droopy here is gonna make a ton of sense, I don't think.
Fuck, I forgot to grab the coin case because my bag was full when I went for it.
Or maybe I just don't attack because I just want to draw more with Lily next turn. Is that ever the play? Like, I want to do this. I want to do this.
No more slots for me. I'm going straight.
Is that ever a thing? I just
Whoa.
like. You need the one prize they're gonna dusk. That doesn't change anything. If we take a one prize knockout, they get double dust.
That's what
right?
the dude said when he gave me the coin case.
Doesn't make a difference.
Is
there.
it really?
Yeah. If I take the knockout, honestly, I
No
don't
way.
love taking
It
a
is.
KO
Go back
here.
and look. No more slots for me. Go ahead.
I
Laugh
will.
it.
I
It's
will.
like it's some shit like go ahead, laugh it up. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. I'm
I'm
flat
just not
out
gonna take
broke.
a knockout. We're just
Some
gonna see what
shit.
happens.
Here, take it.
It's the
First
same thing
I
as next
can't
turn, though,
gamble
so I can take the
anymore.
knockout
Oh my
next turn,
God.
same thing,
Shit left.
right?
Frankie, they have Scyther
You can set Jackal
in the
next
dorm.
turn. True, I can also do that. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Super power.
That's
That's a good
so
call.
cool.
That's a good
But
call
if I
out
can
there,
only
for
buy
sure.
one, it has to be Porygon, though, right?
No, Scythor. So if I can only
Gifts
buy
don't
one.
count, remember?
Abra!
We don't even need Abra now unless we like.
Just grab one, because it's 2:30. What do you mean?
You're right. Vulpix. Wigglytuff, bro. Wigglytuff.
What's
Wigglytuff.
the topic possible?
That's a weird one.
Press F for Soda King. The
Damien
legend
too?
poured one
Yes.
soda's too many. He said no spam, but Soda King.
Yes.
We're gonna bring him back.
Damien
We're,
too.
we're gonna bring you back, bro.
Plus
We're gonna
surge.
bring you back.
His carbonation levels were off the charts.
I don't think
His
we
face
have enough for
unmatched.
either of
Bubbles
those.
eternal.
Let me go sell
He was
some
banned not for
nuggets.
what he did, but for what he represented. Pure, unfiltered refreshment. May your cans always be cold, your cups always full, and your name forever whispered in vending machines of our hearts. Free Soda King. Bro, what? How'd you come up with this so fast? Or where did you get this? Oh, of course. They just have Candy Dragon Ball Neo Upper Energy. I forgot they had the nuts. AI'd. Bro.
Cringe.
I guess we should have just taken the KO. No, I don't know if that's true though. Maybe. Maybe we should have. Well, I guess they just ended up giving me a prize card anyways. Dude, I'm cooked.
Fucking survival brace. That's so stupid.
Do use that.
What?
Do use survival.
They had it on their fucking Charmander. So it's still alive even though I did 150. What the fuck?
That's the choice they made.
It's a fucking stupid choice that pissed me off. Like, what the fuck?
Understandable, boss.
And then they fucking
Can I
Charizard.
KO this though?
Fucking...
With like an overpower? I probably can, right?
Alright, bro, I'm going for Erica.
Nuts.
What's
Hold
the level
up, hold
cap?
up.
38? 36? It was
Yeah, if I
36.
pop a Norn, then I just can't lose determination on my next turn, which is kind
What
of
if I'm not ready?
cringe. Not gonna lie, that's not very not cringe. That's pretty almost most definitely for sure cringe.
And then they fucking Charizard.
That would be
'cause
cringe.
they're gay.
5, 6, 7, 8,
6, 7.
5, 6. Wait. 6, 7, 8,
I
9,
knew it. I knew he was going to say it again, bro.
10, 11. That's a
That's why
KO.
you chuckled first. He was like, 6, 7.
Shut up, shut up. Never say 6, 7 ever again. Band your band, your band, your band, your band, your band.
What's this guy have to say? Hey, this gym is
Dude,
great.
what is it? It's not
It's
even
full
funny.
of
It's not
women.
even no. It's not,
Whoa.
even funny.
Hey, he's just peeking
Terrible
through the.
meme,
He was
terrible
peek.
meme,
Look,
terrible
look,
meme.
look. I'm gonna reset him. Look. He's just peeking through the
I
window.
just have no idea.
Hurry, old man.
6, 7, 8.
Uh,
I only see it, but I don't know it. 330, easy.
I'm trying to get to Ultra Ball, but it's being
Oh fuck! I got Gigas. Oh, I couldn't get.
I
to
believe
Gigas.
in you, bro.
like 2 or
There's a good chance
3.
that this guy dies though, so I probably
It's
actually just
about
get another
400
overflying
something, right?
cycle with this guy now.
It's 390.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah, I'm 373.
You got it, bro.
I lost 3 matches in a row.
It's not worth using yet, though.
Sorry,
'Cause I couldn't get to a Venusaur anyways, so they would just swing.
I know.
330 is kind of
That's
absurd
your
for 4
ultra,
energy.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Internal song used in LaMelo Ball edits. Shout out LaMelo Ball. The sickest memes. I'm too old for these new generations. What is 6-7? It's explaining how you went from 6 tournament wins to 7 tournament wins. It's gonna be 7-8 once you win your 8th tournament this week. Gotta lock in Heracross. The next dub. You know that pawn? Yeah, pawn is definitely the best thing to grab there for sure. The 6-7 was the moment I realized I'm too old for this shit now.
They've been talking about 6-7 for like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
But
Blue's-
what the fuck?
Blue's rubbish, mate. Rubbish.
I'm rolling them, bro.
Or was 64
When
7
you
get 789?
always
See, now that's a
lose
banger,
by
bro.
going fucking
Kids these days don't
tails.
even know that one.
And you go heads for the first
It's a
time,
classic.
and they win with tails.
Now instead of like a interesting
Pokemon's not being nice to me today. All it did was let me do my daily.
789. People, the kids these days they just say
Fucking
6-7.
hate this shit.
Like no one's eating anyone either. Oh, my hand sucks. Certified Hood Classic.
What are you teaching?
Certified Hood Classic.
Poison gas instead of disable.
Are they not taking a knockout this turn? They're gonna get you with the pollen? That's their answer here?
Are you a peeping Tom? Or no, she said, "Are you a peeping Tom?"
Oh,
Was anybody paying attention to that?
Tom. Why is this
I
so
always draw
sexual?
boss here.
It's Gen 1, bro. It was always sexual.
It's creepy.
They could still Ursaluna though. They can go Ursaluna knockout.
Like they're not all fucking 12.
Oh, alright. I'm okay with that.
Hey,
Is there any hope of winning Ursal?
it's only 13.
It's competitive. No.
Oh no, what is it? You know, from 13.
Like
think
what?
it's
Jesse
competitive.
and James 16?
Oh, that's not terrible.
Okay, like still creepy. But like
Watch it, you start actually coming over upon that
fire
hurts.
Pokemon into our gym.
that's crazy. Really, Master Roshi was really in the town back
Honestly.
there, bro. It was like cheesing, looking through the window at the
What has
trainers.
this
Like
become,
they're
man?
not.
What are we even doing anymore? You know what I'm saying?
It was like there's a lot.
She said she was 12.
It was literally Master Roshi, bro. Like when he saw Bulma and his nose started bleeding.
This guy just gets stuck for a turn though, right? I think
He said it's
Ursula
full.
now is just gonna be stuck for a turn. I'd imagine.
Goku was
I
a
think that
wild
would,
one when he was a kid, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Slapping
was.
pussies and
That
shit.
show was wild back then,
He
bro.
was just out there slapping nettins and
He
shit.
really was. Goku.
I'm
didn't
about to
let it
cook
on
every
too.
bitch in this gym with this hypno, bro.
Yeah.
Cool trainer. She has a whip. That's funny. I said I was about to whoop. I was about to whip her, bro.
What's on the bottom of my deck right now? Also, what is my lead condition? They didn't Iono this turn. They Ionoed. Cruel Arrow? Oh, we do it with Cruel Arrow, yeah. So I kind of do like the cards on the bottom of my deck. Yikes. Currently whiffing, man. We currently don't have game. I'm about to Iono myself down to 1. That's scary. Iono to the Max Rod. These scrambles should be done this deck? No. Okay, if I punch them,
I had that.
They can't move. Like, punching them is fine here, right? I'm not trolling by punching them. I'm pretty sure just punching them is literally fine. We're gonna find out. There's no way they play a switch, right? No one plays switch in that deck. Scramble switch?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, but they have this guy. Oh, no, but they can't get... They don't have Latias. Yeah, we're chilling.
Oh, fuck, I forgot he was 17.
They would need
Oopsie.
switch or
Come on,
Turo
just
and
twice.
Dragapult energy. Okay, sure.
Just 3 times.
Ish.
Scramble switch? No, this guy literally is scramble switch.
He's gonna get a fuck ton of
This guy literally
XP
does
though.
what scramble switch does for us. Turo wins? Turo does win. I don't think they have Turo though. I don't believe in them having Turo, so.
I don't believe in them having turrets.
I think most Poltmores do not play
Yeah,
Turo.
is
Someone
it a
could
battle?
play towards that win condition. We could have retreated to Bulbasaur though, I guess, and passed with Bulbasaur in the active. Hit him with a bind down? Ooh, then they're
You know
really
what?
stuck. They're
I'm fine
super
with
stuck.
that.
No, but honestly, if we don't hit though, the chance that we win next turn still isn't that high. I think hitting gives us the highest odds of winning for sure.
Why the Poke Flute?
Then bossing Dio would be annoying.
Nice.
Not really, because I just move the energy to the Venusaur and I knock out their active. They can't boss in Turo. Is there a Relicanth? No, there's no Relicanth. Oh, are we out of energy in deck? No, we have energy left. Max Rod as well. Yeah, we're close to the Cruel Arrow, just not quite. I mean, they're playing like they have something. I just don't even. I would have to be a switch, right? Yeah, they would have to play a switch. That's the only thing they could have here. Because they can't clear bench space for Latias, so. Pushing Polnor is criminal, though. The Turo is like one thing, but switch? Are you kidding me right now? No shot. Oh, countercatcher. Countercatcher might be. No. Countercatcher might.
That's crazy.
That also doesn't work, but they don't realize that doesn't work. Maybe they're hoping I don't realize it doesn't work as well. They're like... Now they'll never know if I knew or not. I keep that secret. So if I ever play against them again, they might try and bring out my Fez again, hoping I don't realize that I can attack with my Fez. It's like the future mind games.
Future Mind Games.
Future mind games.
Yo, what is happening, you greedy Groudon? Coming at you some Garchomp action today. Garchomp did get a pretty big buff in the new set. I actually got a couple different cards to try out as well, to be honest. And I've seen a lot of different lists with a lot of different stuff in them, so I think there's definitely a lot more to explore with the Garchomp, Cynthia's Garchomp archetype. But the main inclusions that I've added to the deck, of course, are Lily's Determination here. I got 4 of those in here. Then I also have 2 of the Fighting Gong. Can act as a Pokemon search card, of course, to find our Gibbles. But it also is our out to energy, specifically through Arven. We can go Arven for Gong for energy. Getting energy in this deck and not whiffing energy attachments turn to turn is really, really important. The tempo and the flow of the game.
Yes.
So being able to do that is super important. But now the Fighting Gong, instead of playing Earthen Vessel is kind of cool because it gives us 2 energy for back-to-back
They
attachments.
should give Hypno a new
But the Gong's a little bit more
signature.
versatile. The fact that it can also help us find our Gibbles in the early game. And then the biggest card, of
They
course,
should
is the
give Hypno
Premium Power
Dark
Pro.
Wind.
Now I only play 2 of them in here. I am playing a pretty thick Rose Raid line, and the Premium Power Pros are mostly to kind of like, I guess like supplement Rose Raid in a way where it's like, if our opponent targets down our Rose Raids, or if we can't set up enough Rose Raids in time to be able to get enough damage to
I
get a
think
big
I
one
want
KO
above
with
the level cap,
the
sir.
Draconic Buster of
I
Garchomp,
don't think it was
then
36.
the Premium Power Pros can kind of fill that slot, fill that
I
void,
did
I
not
guess.
see
And now I am
it. It
playing
was
Secret Box
36.
in this build, because finding TM Evo early on
Said it
is
was.
so important for this deck to function.
telling me we'd do
Turn 1,
this
turn
Nuzlocke?
2 TM Evo to get the Gibbles, or to get
Nobody's
the Gibbles
gotta
into the
know.
Gabites is super, super important. I play the Secret Boxes, heavy Arvin count of 4 and 2 TM Evos. Because I am playing the Secret Box, this thing might try it a little bit, but it felt really underwhelming. And it's kind
I
of
promise
works the same as the Premium Power Pros try to, and that's Force of Vitality. Now, Garchomp isn't a grass Pokemon, but Rose Raid is. And one of the biggest struggles that these builds of Garchomp have had is just getting Rose Raids in play and keeping them in play so that way the Draconic Buster actually one-hit KOs the Dragapults and the Charizards and stuff like that. Like I said, that's where Premium Power Pro can come in because it's not a Pokemon we need to like evolve over 2 turns. just play from hand. We
because I
so even if we only have one Rose Raid in play,
already
if our opponent can't
discarded
two of our Rose Raids, if our opponent can Dragon Bolt deck, we can still go one Rose Raid plus the
Surledge
Buster
and
plus a Power Pro, and that knocks them out.
the
Cool thing about Force of Vitality though is it would allow us to evolve into a Rose
Do you
Raid
have,
in
like,
a
two
single
super rods
turn.
now?
I already
And
discarded
because
both my
Boxes
super
would fight it
rods,
more aggressively.
and I
tried it a
haven't
little
drawn
bit
a
because it felt
Surledge in
really-
6
the
turns, and
possibility was
neither of us
obviously
have done a
there.
single thing in
Really
6
inconsistent and
turns.
slow. Like, it's
So
like it
my
wasn't basically
other
possible to
other
do.
Surledges in my
The tactics could lead
prizes,
me to be
I currently have
into
nothing
deck.
to
Right now I'm
attack.
just going with Double Artisan.
What's the next level cast?
As my stadium of
And
choice
just
to help
keep
fight my
drawing.
Pokemon. So
Next
overall,
level
got
cast?
a 4-4-3 Garchomp line. Like I said, really heavy into the Team
I just
Evo,
keep
Secret
drawing,
Box,
like,
2
cards
Team
to
Evo,
discard
4 Armor. I would
energies with
consider maybe
nothing
trying to add
else.
some Poke
So I'm
Gears in
just
here.
gonna
We're
run
featuring
out of
Evo
my
feels
energies
really,
and
really
never
bad
go
with this
into
deck.
anything.
So I'd maybe go a step
And
further
eventually
even.
mill myself out to 0.
Getting the
So
Gabites
I don't
online
feel like doing that.
is just so important.
Because
Once
it
we
was
get the
already
Gabites online,
pissing
they
me
kind of just find the rest of the Pokemon for us
So fuck
through
it.
its Champion's Call ability. Once in your turn, you may search your deck for a Cynthia's Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. So super, super powerful ability. That's how we just get the rest of the deck set up, rest of the deck flowing. Garchomp, of course, a pretty powerful Pokemon as well. 330 HP. Corkscrew die for a single fighting 100. Drawn to you have 6 cards in your hand. Then for 2 fighting, does 260. Just hurt all energy from this Pokemon. That's why making sure you don't whiff energy attacks with this deck is super, super important. And there can be other things that you can consider including in here. Stuff like Power Glass could be a consideration. I tried this out for a little bit, but I wasn't overwhelmed by it.
It says.
I wasn't blown away by it, so I didn't include it for very long. EXP share could be a consideration as well. That would allow your like initial Garchomp to use the Corkscrew dive, then it gets KO'd. EXPs are triggers to load up a bench Garchomp. But in a lot of situations, a lot of matchups, just having Cynthia's power weight on your Garchomps is really, really nice to keep your Garchomps just alive longer, potentially, or make it harder for your opponent to get the KO even. That's why I think the best form of like energy acceleration / conservation or retention in the deck, this would be an energy acceleration. It's not really energy acceleration, but it's effectively energy acceleration. It wouldn't mean we wouldn't be able to play the Secret Box anymore, but Neo Upper Energy, I really like the idea of that in this deck as well. It's not something I've tried out yet. And with the Neo Upper Energy, you could also consider playing stuff like Hilda in the deck, because not only could it help you find the Neo Upper, it can help you find your evolution, so that could be cool as well. I haven't given that a try yet, though. I've only worked on the Secret Box build, but if you're looking for other things to try out, those are definitely things that I would definitely consider giving a shot. Okay, 3-3 Rose Raid. Of course, like I said, think on the Rose Raid line. We want 2-2 of this in play in pretty much every single matchup, and the possibility of having the third means we can one-hit KO stuff like Charizard without even needing
Should I go right
Power
for
Pro.
Koga?
The one Spirit Tomb in here, honestly, the Spirit Tomb has felt pretty weak overall. In most situations, it feels like I can just continue to attack the Garchomp, and retreating to the Spirit Tomb doesn't make a whole ton of difference.
Either way, I got
The
us
board
here,
state,
so
so I don't even know if Spirit Tomb is worth playing anymore, to be honest. For the supporter lineup, like I said, 4 Arven, 4 Lily's Determination, also 3 Iono in here as well, 2 Boss, and a Turo. I did start to run into quite a few retreat lock decks, which got pretty annoying. So I did include some mobility cards, although it feels pretty bad to include them because they're pretty useless in most scenarios. The Turo can be a pretty big game changer. If someone punches our Garchomp but doesn't KO it, Turo resetting it, remove that damage would be a pretty powerful play, of course. That's why I like the idea of the Turo over other stuff like more switches or even Air Balloon, because Air Balloon doesn't quite solve being sobbed or Maractus or Yveltal or Ethan Suda. Dude, there's just so many of them now. Can we just, there's the Bulbasaur as well, dude. Everything retreat locks our Pokemon. And our Rose Raid here, it does only have 1 retreat cost, but if they can't retreat, it doesn't matter because it can't retreat. And we can't attack with it. It does take grass energy. Now we could include like some luminous energy maybe, so we could attack with the leaf step. That could actually be a decent consideration. But it would still be 3 attachments away. Giving our opponent 3 turns of retreat lock is a lot. So we probably want at least one aggressive option. I like the switch the most because you can Arven for it, of course. The Turo's not bad as well, but like I said, Air Balloon, I don't think it's worth it because we're really just trying to play around getting something stuck in the active tree like a Maractus or a Sob. Not really worried about our opponent bossing up our Rose Raid. The switch still solves that problem. Attached Retreat solves that problem. So way less of concern. I play very little Pokemon Search in this deck. I'm very heavily reliant on Gabite. That's why I've considered including Pokegears to find that turn 1 Arven. I only play 2 Buddy Poffin, 2 Fighting Gong, and 2 Artisan alongside 1 Ultra Ball for Pokemon Search. The Ultra Ball's kind of cool because if we go first, get a couple Gibbles in play, we can Arven for Ultra Ball to find Gabite and then start our Gabite chain early. So it's pretty cool to have like the 1 of Ultra Ball in here for that reason. Although I could be sold on it not being worth it in the long run and just playing through Team Evo still at that point, or hoping you draw into a Gabite. But Pokemon Search cards never really hurt that much. So yeah, really light on the Poffins, because once you play the first one, that's kind of all you need, it feels like. And at that point, a little bit of Artisan, maybe a Fighting Gong, will carry you through the rest of the game. Also, naturally drawing into your Pokemon, of course. You have Lose Determination, which is higher draw power than we've had before. And then also, the Corkscrew Dive from the Cynthia's Garchomp EX as well also draws us cards. So we're seeing a decent amount of cards with this deck turn over turn. You can always just naturally draw into your basic Pokemon.
I found 100 coins on the
as
ground.
well. 2 Super Rod. I definitely really like 2 Super Rod in the deck. I could see maybe going 1 Super Rod, 1 Night Treasure, but the Super Rod feels super powerful, especially for recovering Rose Raids, because in a lot of matchups,
right?
our opponent could punch our Garchomp, or they could KO a Rose Raid, making it less likely that we one-hit KO them on our next turn. So usually they're chasing our Rose Raids, or we are needing to make sure we don't whiff our attachments for turn, so Super Rodding energy back into the deck, or Rose Raids back into the deck is super powerful. A big fan of the Super Rod. Secret Box, like I mentioned, is my current ace spec in here, but like I said, there's other ones to try out specifically to Neo Upper. He's like the main one I'd be looking at. And then we have 3 Cynthia's Power Weight. I had to cut back on these to include the mobility cards. I had 4 in here initially, but now I've gone down to 3 of them, which feels bad because the card is so good, increasing our HP by plus 70 is just an insane number. But can't have it all, so only 3 Cynthia's Power Weight in here right now. That's probably enough, to be honest. I just like having 4 because it's cool to have a board of like, I don't know, 2 Garchomp with 400 HP and 2 Rose Raids with 200 HP. Everything is super beefy, really hard to KO. It's hard for our opponents to actually take knockouts. So 3 of these, and then 2 Artisan, basic fighting energy, and that's my current build. But like I said, there's a lot to still figure out about Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's jump into some action though, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Fear match. Maybe we just need to play 4 Armin, to be honest, so we can actually set up and play the game. Well, actually, if I'm going with this less Armin build, I probably need to play more Buddy Coffin, actually. Well, it's really the TM Evo that like kind of promotes the setup initially, right?
Yeah. You can get an Abra, bro.
It's gonna take forever.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Appreciate it. Living Sada E-Switch for any submission. Jita Angle Trust. What did Jita do again? Is it end your turn? Oh boy, this is not the start we were looking for. Well, I got the Gabite out first, which is good. It's like such a slow build-up. Honestly, this isn't that bad though, right? This isn't that bad.
Apparently not.
You Gamba?
It's a slow build-up. It's a gradual build-up here, but
Gamba?
honestly, Counter Catcher is really good in this. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, dang it.
I could punch this later to KO it, right? Yeah. I doubt they play Monkey Dory, so.
That's crazy. You really just dropped 20k and you don't even have 1,000 coins.
Like, honestly, I almost
So,
kind of want them to
we
get the
don't
first
have-
prize card. Oh, this is
We
weird.
don't have to save this.
Oh. They have to play Neo Upper, right?
What?
Since we were higher level than,
Playing Hello would be weird without Neo Upper, I feel like.
What? What do you mean? No, it's too late. I already saved it.
you scum.
That's crazy work, bro.
We'll just.
She sells 2, but nothing can attack that turn.
We were just misinformed. That's
Alright.
all.
Alright, I'm not.
Oh, is that what it does? That's the same thing as like attached passing, though, right? So
What? Who died?
that plus Koraidon attached forward.
Did someone die?
We're
Koraidon.
simply the
Now
victims
we're
of
thinking. Now we're thinking.
misinformation, sir.
Did someone die?
We just hate playing our turns at that point. How many?
Probably.
Probably.
Sonic Buster.
Move. Put
Can I one-hit them? Like, are we actually one-hitting out here? Is that a real thing that's happening? Are they one-hitting me?
Are they one hitting me? Right in the cheeks.
Ooh, we probably get. Well, that's not good. Like chasing my Gabite is like the play here from them, so I feel like this Champion's Call has to go get a Gabite. I could also power weight this, so they have to do the big attack to KO it. Why not Drillbur with Power Glass? We don't have the bench space for it. That's too involved. It's too involved. Hold on, let me think for a second. Evolve active. Power weight the bench Gabite. Knockout. What do we need? 1, 2. They would only need 3 modifiers. So Rose Raid, double Power Blast, KO active. But maybe I do protect the active with the power weight. I kind of want to protect my Gabite more though, or make them invest a lot of resources to kill the Gabite. And then for me to return KO, power weight just seems super important to be honest. They seem like a really big deal. I guess I'm just gonna throw it on the active here. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it. That seems fine. I need what I need right now is a super rod. Well, unless they don't gust. I'm just kind of assuming I'm getting gusted. If they don't gust, I'm like fine. But if they do gust, I need a super rod. What is he in Garchomp? Yeah, I just don't think that's very good. It's not something I want to build anymore.
Garchomp with 400 health is crazy.
I'm trying to make Garchomp just work.